comes the field on post parade for the 8th. The fillies and mares preferred pace. Miss Galvinator is number 1. Stefan Bouchard to drive for Ettore Annunziata. Walt Pfister Corporation owns Trevor Henry in the bike of 2 Storm Girl. John Ryer is the owner, and Randy Waples will drive 3 Pretty Bow. Northern Rose number 4. It's Greg Wright Jr. in the bike. The owner is Gary Smith. 5 Nicki Newton has the services of Mark MacDonald for George Cordero. 6 was a judge's scratch late for Lasix retention. And the 7 is Shammy Cammy, Rick Forgey to drive for Kim McNiven, Brad McNiven, and Twin Bee Stables. The purse is $12,500. It's the City of London celebrating 150 years of great history. The filly and mare preferred pace. Post time, 9:48 p.m. From Western Fair, the change of track condition. Now sloppy with a 1-second allowance from the judges. The track condition downgraded to sloppy, 1-second allowance from the judges. Girl and Pretty Boa, Northern Rose, then Nicki Newton, and from the outside is Shammy Cammy. The City of London celebrating 150 years, filly and mare open pace here at Western Fair. They're at the top of the stretch. It's post time. The 8th race, filly and mare preferred pace field, and they're off and pacing. Nicki Newton tries to surge aggressively on out of there. In between mares goes Northern Rose. Miss Galvinator, as expected, goes on at the inside. Miss Galvinator and Bouchard. Up on the outside is Northern Rose. Greg Wright Jr. tries to seize the lead, and he does. Northern Rose strides to the front. Now in gear on the outside, Nicki Newton. Mark MacDonald has this one under a flat-out acceleration to try to clear off the top end. Third from last leaving was Storm Girl ahead of Pretty Bow and Shammy Cammy. The opening quarter, 27 1/5 on the track, now rated as sloppy. Miss Galvinator and Bouchard right back out again out of that 3-hold. Northern Rose along the inside is now boxed up. Sitting third from last, Storm Girl ahead of Pretty Bow, and the trailer by 2 more lengths is Shammy Cammy, and it's been a titanic scrap for the lead repeatedly here. In this opening half, Nicki Newton under siege from Miss Galvinator. They went past that half in an incredible 55-4, 28-3 in the second quarter. Nicki Newton on the inside. Miss Galvinator was not allowed to reclaim the lead. Northern Rose right there at the inside third. They gear up for the backstretch final time. Storm Girl along the inside now has to go on from fourth. Kicking out from fifth on cover will be Pretty Bow, and the trailer throughout has been Shammy Cammy. They're going to try to get after Nicki Newton. Hard driven and hard spent after 3 quarters over Northern Rose and Miss Galvinator. 1:24-4, 29 seconds in the third quarter. Still going is Nicki Newton. Nicki Newton, Northern Rose reemerged in the pocket. Miss Galvinator firing up 3 lanes wide with Storm Girl. Pretty Bow is in behind a wall of mares. Shammy Cammy saved all the ground and came on through the stretch. It's still Nicki Newton. Nicki Newton going a huge trip. That's Nicki Newton to win the filly and mare preferred pace. She defeats Northern Rose and Shammy Cammy. 150. Five Nicki Newton back for the Winner's Circle celebrations. The Broadway Blue 6-year-old bay mare from Armbro Lizzie is owned by George Corderone of Richmond Hill, trained by Harold Stead and driven to victory by Mark MacDonald. That's her 5th in 18 this year. Nicki Newton is 9-10 on the win ticket. 5 and 4 exact are $60.80. And the 5, 4, and 7 try, $595.40. And from London, Ontario's Western Fair Raceway, it's the 2005 Championship Final of the Molson Canadian Pace. And they're off and pacing. Along the inside, confirmed winner is trying to come on through. Santastic's Pan in very tight quarters. Ponder tucks over behind them. Lucky is as Lucky does is going to drive on through. Our Lucky Killeen comes away into the pocket. Down the backstretch. Lucky is as Lucky does. Confirmed winner parked out. Our Lucky Killeen along the inside is third. It's 2 more lengths back. Santastic's Pan had to back off in fourth. Ponder got away in fifth. Fox Valley Gallant is 6th. Buckeye 1 is second to last, and Brandon's Cowboy, the trailer, in 26 and 4. Lucky is as Lucky does. Confirmed winner is in first half. Total park out trouble. Now there's Ponder moved out of the 5-hole, and he's going up onto the back of confirmed winner on the outside, approaching that halfway point. Santastic's Pan. Ponder is already firing 3 lanes wide for the lead on the way to the half. Fox Valley Gallant 3 wide. Buckeye 1 is on the move. Brandon's Cowboy trailed. Ponder takes the lead, 55 and 3. That's Ponder now in front after a 3-wide brush. Fox Valley Gallant tucks in to follow him. Lucky is as Lucky does is all spent and all done. Coming on for third is Buckeye 1. Our Lucky Killeen came on to be fourth and got out of a tight spot. Brandon's Cowboy 3 lanes wide in fifth out around Santastic's Pan, and the 2 that battled early, Lucky is as Lucky does and confirmed winner, are now staggering and out of it. It's Ponder after 3 quarters. 123 and 2, 27 and 4 in the third quarter. Moiseev goes to work early in the turn because Buckeye 1 is moving on the outside out around Fox Valley Gallant, and down the stretch of the 2005 Molson Canadian Pace Final. Ponder is clear by 2. Buckeye 1 is coming to him with one last ferocious rush. Ponder holds on to win the Molson Canadian Pace over Buckeye 1 and Fox Valley Gallant, tying the track record on a sloppy track in an unforgettable Molson Canadian Pace of 153 for Ponder.